Off the top, first at 6. A young mother hit and killed in Kentwood lay undiscovered in a front yard for 10 hours. It's been a year since the deadly crash that was initially considered a hit and run.
Target 8 investigator Susan Samples reports that police have identified the driver, but prosecutors are not charging him. Susan?
Brian and Sue, the mother of the woman who was killed reached out to us, unhappy with where the case stands. It was dark out when 32-year-old Paige Stokes was hit and killed around 9:30 on a September night in 2020. No witnesses, unless you count the elderly man who called 911 minutes after the crash.
911 emergency.
It seemed like a routine call.
I hit a deer jump in front of my car, and I hit him, and I'm on by 32nd Street.
By where?
On 32nd Street.
The caller, an 82-year-old man from Kentwood, said he had hit a deer on 32nd between Breton and Kalamazoo.
Okay, is your car drivable?
Well, I had to drive with it to my friend to use the phone.
Yeah, we won't come out for that. That's kind of called an act of God.
It would be another 10 hours before a passerby noticed not a deer, but a woman who lay dead for hours just inside someone's front yard. Paige Stokes lived nearby, had headed to the store on foot the night before, had family searching for her since.
She was someone. She was my daughter, you know. She was loved.
Stokes was a certified nurse aide, enjoyed caring for nursing home patients, but her first love, the 2 young sons she left behind.
Watch how happy my baby get when he hear me sing. Y'all watch it? I don't have money.
Beautiful spirit, fun, loving spirit.
We just really miss her.
I can't have her back, but I deserve to know what happened to my daughter.
Pam Strickland is not convinced by the elderly driver's story, though he didn't just say he hit a deer. He actually went back and got it.
There was a deer. It was in the trunk.
Here's how police connected the dots. The morning of the tragic discovery, an officer noticed a damaged car driving near the scene, got a plate, and eventually found the driver, the 911 caller, at a repair shop with a deer in his trunk. He told police he found it near where he thought he hit it, on 32nd between Kalamazoo and Breton. Paige Stokes was found just west of Breton, and DNA confirmed the 82-year-old did hit her. What Kent County's prosecutor says they cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt is that the driver knew he hit a person and left anyway.
We couldn't charge it because, clearly it appeared to him that he hit a deer, unless he's some sort of criminal mastermind and came up with this. But he's an elderly gentleman, over 80 years old, so there's nothing on his record that would lead us to believe that he's some sort of criminal mastermind to think that quickly and react as he did.
But Paige Stokes' family is not done fighting for justice.
I needed her story to be heard. It didn't need to be swept under the rug. What happened to her?
Oh, I love you too, baby.
32-year-old Paige Stokes with her 10-month-old. The driver, who did not comment for this story, told police he had been at a friend's house playing cards where he had one drink. He and his friends told police he was not drunk. The man's license has been suspended indefinitely, so he is not driving. The Stokes have hired an attorney and are considering a wrongful death suit.